Hey guys, and welcome back to another Cataclysm Classic gold farming video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you a really good farm where we're going to be soloing SM and we're going to be making some really good steady gold and also some raw gold. The main steady gold is going to come from silk cloth, so make sure silk cloth has a good price on your round. When I was doing this, mine was close to 2 gold each, and this adds up very quickly. So what you want to do is you want to head over to SM. Now SM is located right here if you did not already know. Now there is a whole heap of different wings. There's 4 different wings. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the Cath wing. And now these runs are extremely quick. Now you're also going to be making gold from the mage weave cloth, obviously the silk cloth. This is the main steady gold and these sell extremely quickly. On top of that though, you're going to get a bunch of items that you can vendor for a decent amount of raw gold, or what you could do with some of the green items and the blue items that you get from here is you could sell them on the auction house as transmogs. Some of these are worth a decent amount, so what I've been doing is if they're over like 50 gold, 100 gold in value, instead of just vendoring them for raw gold, I go ahead and throw them up in the auction house. Now there is a few tricks to do this correctly. First of all, you want to pull this boss and you want to kill him. What will happen next is it will bring in the second phase of the boss fight. Once again, you want to kill this boss right here, and what's going to happen is that they're going to basically res the other boss and they both come back to life. This is very important, so all of the trash mobs will keep aggro to you. You need to do this, you need to get past the first phase of this boss fight, and what is going to happen now, all the mobs in the dungeon are going to hold aggro onto you because you're in the second phase of the boss fight and you have both the bosses on you. This is going to make all of the mobs aggro back onto you. As you can see, they do lose aggro, but they don't lose it. They basically just run back, then they run back to you because the boss is on you. As you can see, them guys right there, they ran back, but they're going to run back and re-aggro straight onto me. So this is the tip, and basically the best way to do it is that you need to get into the second phase of the boss fight, and this will make all of the trash mobs stay aggroed to you. This is really important, so we can just run through the dungeon very quickly, and we can run back to the start of the dungeon with all of the mobs inside of the dungeon at us at once, and then we just AoE them down, loot them up, and then go ahead and reset the dungeon and run it again. But it's very important that you do need to be in the second phase of the boss fight so you can keep aggro of all these different mobs. It's very, very important. So we're just going to finish up gathering the rest of the trash mobs right here. Make sure we run from side to side and getting all of the different trash mobs. And then we're going to run back to the start of the dungeon, just around the corner, because there are a few casters. And what this will do is it will just basically line of sight them, making them have to run around this corner, and every single mob will stack up nice and neatly on this corner right here. This is where you just AoE them down. Now it's kind of important to have a class that has some sort of AoE. They don't have much health though whatsoever, so even if a class doesn't have crazy AoE, you can still go ahead and do this farm very efficiently. But as you can see, you get a bunch of silk cloth, and this stuff sells extremely quickly. You're also going to get mage weave cloth, which also sells very quickly. So they're like the 2 steady items that you're going to get a bunch of. But on top of that, you're going to get a bunch of transmog items and also vendor items. So like I said, with the transmog items, if they're worth a decent amount of gold, I go ahead and throw them up in the auction house, or if they're not worth too much, I just go ahead and vend them for the raw gold. This is a very, very easy farm to do. You can do the runs in like 2-3 minutes very, very quickly. So you can come here, you can do all the runs, you can do your 10 runs for the hour, and then that is the farm done. Super, super easy farm to do. Anyone at level 85 can definitely do this. But I would recommend checking the price on your auction house for the silk cloth. For my example, it goes for around like 2 gold a pop. So this adds up really quickly and makes the farm worth doing. However, that was it for the video. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed, and if you'd like to see more gold making videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel. On top of that, if you'd like to learn all of the best ways to make gold in Cataclysm Classic, you can check out my complete Cataclysm Classic Gold Guide, which is the first link down below in the description box. This goes over absolutely everything you need to know about making gold in Cataclysm Classic, and it also goes over all of the best gold farming methods that are in the game at the moment. And now this is constantly updated in all future phases and updates and patches. This will be updated and you get all future updates completely for free. However guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.